heading up to Fairbanks, Alaska. Leaving Anchorage right now. Pick up my brand new plow truck. Well, brand new to me. It's used, but heading up there at the airport. Let's show you to see where I'm. Where's my flight? 1:59. Fairbanks right there. Area 10. Seated 7A Alaska Airlines. Workers. It's only an hour flight. Spraying de-icing on the aircraft wings and etc. Here we go. Pretty cool. Well, off to Fairbanks, like a 46-minute flight, they say. Some of the outskirts of Anchorage. A little bit of farmland. On final Fairbanks. Chena Ridge. The landing, Fairbanks. Well, just got here, looking at the truck. So I'll take that off and throw it in the back. If I can. Anyways. Alright, hitting the road. It's, I don't know what time it is right now. 7:32. March 9th. I'm hitting the road. Actually, I'm going to swing by O'Reilly's first.
All right, let's go see Uncle Willie.
A big old cup of coffee in Nana, Alaska. Gonna go see Uncle Willie. He lives here. All right, hitting the road, leaving Uncle Willie's. All right, heading out of Nenana. Gonna hit the road. Gonna put it in time lapse. All right, see you guys down the road. Coming up on Cantwell, gonna top off on fuel. Yep, we're gonna swing by this little gas station right over here. Oh, I think it's on the, oh, it's up here on the left. Yeah, you see it up there. Yeah. We're like 3 hours from Palmer. We already drove 2 hours. Gas station, go top her off because I got almost 3/4 tank, but let's go top her off. Uh-oh. They got all the gas stations. Who's gonna move first? Let's see. We're gonna get the heck out of my way. They're all getting something, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna get some gas. Gas station. I guess you better tape up open this first. It might help. Here's the view. Cantwell, if you go inside that store, they got 2 little bathrooms in the store, and there's a big line in there. So I said, I'll just pee on down the road. But anyway, I was checking on out. I got some drinks, and I said, man, you're getting a big line going on right there. And she said, what you talking about? I said, bathroom. Oh, she said, you go around the building and downstairs, and there's 5 bathrooms down there, and shower stalls and wash machines and stuff. I said, sweet. She said, oh, I got to tell them. I said, don't tell them until I get out here and use it, because there was a big line. There's like 8 of them in line. But anyway, I ran around. Then I was first one down, and nobody's there. So go around the back in Cantwell, the gas station. There's lots of bathrooms if there's a big line. I said, don't tell them until I get out of here. She laughed. But anyway, that was it. Cantwell, we're leaving now. right after Canterville, heading towards Palmer. It's beautiful though, check it out. Fly off. Surrounded by mountains. Ain't that cool? It's pretty sweet. And I think we still got like 2.5 hours to go. 2.5 to 3 hours. It's a long ride. So it's like driving in Alaska right now. This is March 9th. And normally there'd be a lot more snow. Chilly. There we go. So, just gotta sit back and maybe I'll take a nap. I'm just kidding. Alright, this is a road of long ways, 100 and some more miles easily. Alright. Mary's Igloo. On the way to Palmer from Fairbanks. Thought I'd just throw that one on in there. You see that thing? It's the Alaska Monument. Well, it may as well be. Because everybody's driving or something say, hey, where's that at? Well, you know, it's about 2 miles before Mary's Igloo or after, whatever. Alright, let's carry on. We still got a ways to go. Maybe we'll see a sign that'll give us some mileage. What do we got coming up here? Let's see. There's a sign. What's that? Oh. Next rest area, 38 miles. 38 miles? 38 miles lower 48. You drive across the whole state. You go over in Hurricane Gulch. There, 187. I think it's really coming up right after this. We'll see. We will see. Let's see what's going down here. Slow down. Yeah, be careful. You get ice patches. Gets a little slick. You gotta watch it. These roads are pretty excellent right now, though. Only had like 10 miles of ice right around Denali. That was it was bad. This is pretty awesome, the road. Very nice. Could be a heck of a lot worse. It could be snowy and icy the whole way. That makes for a good pucker ride. See where this ice is breaking up? I mean, here and there. Imagine it all ice. That's how normally majority of this road is. Well, the whole damn road normally. This series you didn't get much snow compared to normal, but I think it's going to be early summer then. Wait, where's this Hurricane Gulch that I talk of? Where it be? I think it was mile 180 something. So pretty, if I remember correctly. That is the question. We will see. I'm pretty sure. I know it has a 1 and a some number, then a some number. Just watch, I think it's coming up. It has to be. I'm pretty sure it was 180 something, or 190 something. Well, what the heck was it? Yeah, 180s. There's observant. As observant as I am, who might have already crossed it. Hey, right here. Or no. No. What the heck is this one? East Fork. Chulita. Okay, let's see. There, let's do shot. Red Bull. A little Red Bull action going there. Give you that little jolt to wake you up. Hey, somebody else is recording. What's going on there? Well, I don't know. Mile 182. Minus 42. So, oh man, 140 miles. Oh man, we got like 2 hours at least. Very many. 182, that's to Anchorage. And Anchorage is like 40 miles from Palmer. Okay, minus 40 from that. So 142, or, you know, because it's like 40 some miles to Anchorage. So, say 140 miles, 70 miles an hour, 2 hours. We're going 60. So 2 hours. 40 minutes. I've got some repeater action up there. Man, what mile are we at now? Let's see, this one, 181. Where the heck is this gulch at? Well, see, then I'll know the what mile marker. Then when I'm driving this way again in another few months, and I'll do the same thing. What mile marker was it? And I'll be guessing, and I can't remember. Why remember? Frivolous stuff. That just shoots out my brain. It's not important. So don't remember. And if you're normal, that's what happened to you. And if you remembered, you got issues. Frivolous stuff. Got that? Here it is, Hurricane Gulch. It's pretty far down there. But anyway, it's pretty neat, pretty neat. Did it! Hurricane Gulch. Alright. Ah, shoot. What mile was that at now? Let's see this next mile marker, then we can get it. Let me see. Well, look for a mile marker. There should be every mile or every other mile, or let's see. So whatever mile marker, add a mile to it down there, or if it's 2 miles, 2 miles. We'll get it. Let's see. Because the miles are going counting down, getting closer to Anchorage. Somebody behind me. Might not even see the mile marker, might be covered up. Right there. So we can add a mile to this, whatever this is right here.
again, I guess what mile it's at. And no, I'm not gonna. I still might see it. It's a really tall. I think they call it Dr. Seuss house because it's really weird. I keep adding on to it. It'll be over that. And that's on the right side somewhere. You should see it way in the back. May see it up here if I remember. I'll turn you back on. Okay, now we're coming into should be Houston. Pretty sure. Anyways, did you after Houston? I think it was Willow, Houston, Big Lake. I missed that. But anyway, Willow Airport. Missed just one little guy, but we're almost there. That was a nice long drive. Nowhere close now. This is just on the outskirts. Pretty much outskirts of Wasilla, but you got Big Lake, Houston. They're all so close. It's summertime down here compared to Fairbanks. Very nice room, but yeah. Miller Market. I think this might still be Houston. Who knows? Church Road. This is right on the outskirts. Queen. I think that thing's falling off. Oh, how much gas do I got? Half a tank. So I burned like a tank coming here, so that's not so bad. Actually, it still costs a lot. It costs about 90 bucks. Got some little stores. AIH over into Village, Little Caesars, Metsu Family Restaurant. Yeah, it's gotta be fun putting the truck back together, the blade and stuff. Nothing to, like, there ain't nothing to plow around this joint. Summertime. There's cars. The train station, they moved here. It used to be way down that way. That's pretty cool. Back here they got Cane's, Fred Meyer's, Panda Express, Jersey Mike's, Target over there, GCI, AT&T, Michael's, Famous Footwear, all kinds of stuff in there. And I hop over here. Joanne's back there and a bunch of other, they got that Cold Stone, Red Robin, Sportsman's, Sonic's, Daku Cancun. They got a few other restaurants and Krispy Kreme, gas station, Chris Freddy's. They got a lot of stuff right around here. Allen and Peterson's, Brown Jug, Lowe's. And you got a little Payless car dealership. You got Bingo, Evangelo's, Lowe's, big car lots over here too. Right over there. Used to be, I think that's the Kendall. Yeah, it is. And we got the vet over here. Walmart's down this road. There's a big old Walmart. And other car dealerships. And a bunch of other little made it. Now it's home. The truck is here. Snowplow. Long ride from up there to come in here. And now I got to put it back on there, clean little things up here and there. So now we got a snowplow to plow 2 inches of snow. Anyway, it's here now. Excellent. That was a long day, a long ride. Whee. Now I got to move it and deal with it a little later. Time to go relax. All right, catch you guys later. Now that we got the plow truck, now that it's here, the plow's on. Pretty sweet. Well, I am going to plow some snow. Well, a little bit of ice. So let's give it a shot. Now let's see what happens. Well, let's fire her up. Boy, there we go. Now grab our little remote. Hey, what's clicking around here? Oh well, whatever. Anyway, we got the remote. See, I'm gonna try to, this is kind of squishy soft, so if I get it out of the way now, then that'd be cool. Hang on a second here. Okay, let me see. So that is the plow truck. I pushed a little bit of snow. Did a little bit of damage. At least now it should probably melt faster. This thick ice. See, not bad. Pretty good shape. All right. One of the first plows in the plow truck. I guess whenever winter comes, but it's spring right now, so. But guess what? Got a truck. Yeah. All right. I was playing with the plow truck. But now it's chicken cutlet time.
So that's what's on the menu right now. So let's go get it going. And look at the driveway. It's already melting. It's getting nice out again. Summer's here. Well, almost. All right, cutlet time. For the chicken cutlets, you're gonna need a little hammer to flatten whenever we slice the chicken breasts. Buttermilk, eggs. That's be my wet part where I dip it in. Then I'm gonna have in here I'll have flour, plain breadcrumbs, a little bit of parsley, garlic salt, and oregano, and baking powder in here. That's my dry stuff. I'm gonna go into eggs, in the milk, dunk it in the flour and the breadcrumbs, and then we're gonna put it into here. This is gonna have Crisco. So this is where we're gonna deep fry or just fry the cutlets in. So let's get the mix in here. Break your eggs. Put your little eggs in there. Then put a little salt and little pepper and a little salt in there. Alright. Yeah. Now we will do our dry stuff. We get flour. Maybe. Now the breadcrumbs. Probably about equal parts breadcrumbs and flour. Tell you the truth, I really don't measure things. Throw a little parsley in there. A little color. Pretty much for color. Then you want to throw some garlic salt. This will get you a bit of salt in there. And garlic. And baking powder. Just a little bit. And last but not least, a little bit of oregano in there. That's it for that. Let's give that a little mixing. Stick that over there because that's going to be the last before it goes into the... Oh, speaking of that, we should probably get this going. Then we gotta grab a couple big chunks of that. Okay, so, and for the chicken part, but another thing I like doing is my little mallet for smashing the chicken down. I like to wrap it any way you want to. Just that way it's easier cleaning. Just wrap it around like that. Then you can just smash that chicken afterwards. Right now, let's do the chicken. Cut this chicken open. Okay. Put your little chicken, pat it dry. I mean, somewhat. Just dry it. I rinsed it. You don't want it soaking wet. It's easier to cut when it's a little. Get your little knife out. You want to do it about 3/8 or 1/4 of an inch, more than likely. And doesn't really. You don't have to make them all so big.
See, it's kind of like that. Perfect. The knees I'll just throw over there for now. Okay, small. Hold it. That. Get that over there. This other piece, that's good enough because we're gonna flatten her down. And this other one, same with that. See, nice and thin. This one could make a couple small little nuggets. All right, perfect. So you can put it on down. Just flatten it to make it pretty much even, clean around. Then we'll make a stack, put it over there. All the flat ones. Well, this one, they're all pretty flat, but you will still make them even. I don't use that side, that kind of tears it up. This side, this is flat. Like I said, just make it, you're flattening them a bit, but you're just pretty much smoothing it out so they're all, it's the same, clean through. Another thing that I do before I do anything, and that's what's so neat about putting all this saran stuff down. You can season everything on up. Of course, I washed my hands. A little pepper. A little bit of garlic. And just a little bit of salt. You don't want much salt at all because you got some in your dry stuff too. But next, so now we'll flip this. And we'll get her again. That's ready there. And I got the oven. It's on keep warm. So that's nice and warm. And I got a grate. Keep my chicken off there so it doesn't soak in the grease. Then put them on here, then throw them in the oven up. So now we come back over here. The next guy. Look for the excess. Down. Grab and flip them. Lay her down in there. Come back, get another one. Let that go for a second. These are looking good. Give it a real quick one on the other side again because I already flipped it. Like I said,
they're so thin. But what I also do is I use a paper plate, so whenever I'm bringing it down, when I put it on down, see, I'm not dripping no oil anywhere. Same one, grab this one, put it on there. There we go. Okay. So there like that. Okay, then just lay this one in there. And I guess we'll just do this little one with it. You can tell, actually you can tell too when it kind of get crispy on the bottom, kind of folding. And you can also check it. Well, you gotta check it. But they do go pretty quick. Okay, let that go another minute or so. Like I said, I like to give them another quick flip, even though the other side's more than likely done. Just get it nice and hot through and through. And hey, got me a sampler. There we go. Let that guy go. All right. Like I said earlier, if you have saran wrap or cling wrap on your counters, just grab it. Look at that. Thumbs, wet, everything, one shot. Bam! Woohoo! Look at that. Woo! Oh, spare checker stuff. This is a shot. Let's see. Let's try that little guy right there. Mmm. That's very good. Tender. Delicious. That's probably got another minute. Kind of big. You notice too, they do pop up a little bit. Go ahead and burn it. Oh, there we go. Up. The oil will move. That's going to be just shoot. Probably just one more minute on that side, and one color, throw in the other color good. And when I throw it in the oven, it just kept being kept warm. It's not like really cooking in there or anything. I'm gonna call this guy good. Actually, let's go like this and move stuff around in there. Oops, can't see in there. Cool. Turn this off. Let me show you my favorite way. My little spread I always make this mayo. That should be enough. And before I forget, toaster. Throw your bread in. I get mine toasted. That's how I like mine. But got the mayo in there. Get your garlic a little press. I'm gonna crush the garlic in there. 3 cloves. Gonna be nice and strong. And that's it. Garlic mayonnaise right there. Perfect. That's gonna go, you'll see in a second. Alright, let me show you how I do this. You get your mayo, the garlic mayo, one we just did. A nice good dollop. Slather that right on there like that, right there. Get another one for the other side. Grab one of these. This one looks like a good one that'll fit. Throw that right on there. Like that, like so. Just butter. Actually, yeah, this could work good enough. Then get it on up here. Let's take a look at it. Just that chicken, nice chicken. And let's give that guy a shot right there. Mmm. You can just eat them straight on up like a big chicken nugget. But I do a lot. But in a sandwich, chicken sandwich, it's all like them. You can put anything you want on it, of course. And that is chicken cutlets. All right, you guys have a good one. All right, later.